Most men think attraction fades because feelings change. That is incorrect. Attraction fades when polarity collapses. And most men have never been taught what polarity actually is. Polarity isn't dominance, it isn't control, it isn't masculinity versus femininity in a cartoon sense. Polarity is direction. One person sets the emotional rhythm, the other person responds to it. That contrast creates tension, and that tension creates attraction. When both people try to lead emotionally at the same time, polarity disappears. When both people become reactive, polarity disappears. When both people start scanning, checking, and adjusting to each other, polarity disappears. This is why similarity alone doesn't create desire. Now, shared values keep a relationship stable, and shared goals keep it functional. But attraction lives in difference. Not chaotic difference, but structured difference. Here's the core mistake that men make. They confuse emotional availability with emotional leadership. They think being connected means constant checking, constant explaining, constant reassurance. That behavior feels considerate, but what it really does is it removes direction. A man creates polarity by being internally organized. He has one emotional center, and he does not abandon it when tension appears. Let's make this concrete. You're on a date, the energy shifts. She becomes quiet, her tone changes, and her engagement drops. Most men immediately destabilize. They lean forward, they soften their voice, they start asking questions. They ask questions such as, "Are you okay? Did I do something wrong? Do you want to talk about it?" Each question communicates the same exact thing, and what it communicates is, my emotional state now depends on yours. And this is when polarity collapses. Now, here's the disciplined version. You notice the shift, but you don't move emotionally. Your posture stays open, your voice stays calm, your pace stays steady. You do not rush to repair the moment. If you acknowledge it at all, you do it without urgency. Say something like, "You went quiet." See, it's not a question, it's an observation, it's a statement. Then stop talking. No fixing, no chasing, no emotional labor. That right there is polarity. Your presence without pursuit. You're aware without being reactive. Here's why this works. A feminine-oriented nervous system does not want to manage emotional direction. It wants to respond. When you stay regulated, she feels seen without interrogation. She feels safe without reassurance. And she feels understood without explanation. Desire remains intact. Most men do the opposite. They talk to prove understanding. They reassure to create safety. They explain to stay connected. Each move transfers emotional authority away from them, and attraction responds instantly. Masculine polarity comes from containment, and containment means you allow emotion without amplifying it. You hold space without filling it. You stay grounded while energy moves around you. This is leadership at the nervous system level. Polarity is not something you perform, it's something you maintain. A man with polarity does not rush moments. He does not negotiate desire. He does not seek permission to remain himself. Attraction follows structure, not effort, not persuasion, not words, but structure. If you want desire to last, remember this. Similarity keeps people together. Polarity keeps them drawn. And polarity is created when a man refuses to abandon his center, even when emotion enters the room. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below. This is Alpha Male Psychology. I will see you in the next one.